What's going live now?
Why is the music not playing? Is the music playing or not? Because I don't hear it.
Yes, I hear it. Hold on, let me see what I can do.
StreamYard. Not. That's okay. Just let me know when to go off. Because StreamYard does its own thing. I can hear you, so. It's still going? Welcome back to Secure the Bag with me, your host, Stephanie Beard, where Monday builds the bag and Friday secures the bag. This show Monday and Friday at 7 a.m. We're breaking down the market in simple, disciplined steps. Today, we're talking about three things every investor needs to understand: what the Dow Jones is, because I know when people are watching maybe Squawk on the Street or Yahoo Finance, you're like, what is the Dow Jones? So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about how after hours trading works. Yes, you can trade after hours, just different platforms allow you to trade after hours, and also how to recover from losses during a bearish market, because right now we are in a bearish market. So because understanding the market is one thing, but navigating it, that's how you really secure the bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into my disclaimer. Of course, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and everything here is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk tolerance. Okay, do that, and you will be safe. All right. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start and get this started. I'm running a little late today. Got time this morning, but anyway, Dow Jones stands for the Dow Jones Industrial Average. That's what it is. It is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. DJIA is one of the oldest and most recognized stock market indexes, because we talked about S&P 500 and the Nasdaq. This is also part of the indexes. It tracks what it does. It tracks 30 major U.S. companies, and often called the blue chip companies. And these companies are like Apple, Coca-Cola, Goldman Sachs. These are top companies. So these are very major companies. So this is what is in the Dow Jones when you see that. Now, the Dow is designed to show how how established companies are performing. Okay. And but here's what makes it different. The Dow is price weighted, not market cap weighted, which means that the higher price stocks have more influence. It doesn't represent the market like the S&P 500. So the Dow Jones actually gives you a snapshot of a big business, not the whole market. So it's just giving you the snapshot of the big businesses, such as I mentioned, like Apple, Coca-Cola, those big companies. All right. Now, trading after hours, because most people think that the stock market only runs between 9:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern, but trading doesn't stop there. There are two additional sessions. Now, no, that's the East Coast time, but here on the West Coast it's 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. But there are two additional sessions. After hour trading, it does allow you to go from 4 to 8 p.m. And you could do this on Webull. Webull does allow you to, and Thinkorswim, they do allow you to trade after hours. Robinhood does not. Pre-market trading is before 9:30 a.m. Okay, so you can also do pre-market trading on those platforms as well. Now, what happens after hours? Stocks can still move up. Earning reports, because of earning reports. So when you're even on the weekend, when you see the market moving, because it's because due to after hours, and so it moves because of breaking news, just like it does during the regular hours here during market hours. Economic updates, which we are having a lot of that going on, and global market reactions, which we are also experiencing. All of these we are experiencing right now, and that's why the market is volatile. Now, when the market, in simple terms, what it does, it reacts to news early, and then it catches moves before the market opens. And then there it presents opportunity for quick positioning. Now, the things that can go against it is it can also lower volume because there's fewer buyers and sellers. And then it can also swing, bigger price swings can happen. Wider bid and ask spreads. So, and that wider bids and ask spreads really is relevant to options. And also, it's harder to execute trades at good prices sometimes. So after hours tradings can move fast, but it can also trap you fast. So you got to be careful of that if you are going to get into after hours trading. Um, let's get into so we are right now in the bearish market. Right now, the S&P 500 is showing 33% right now. So it's up $33.42, which is only 0.49% right now. So I'm looking at it. I have it on right now on my television right now. I'm always watching. Well, I'm not always watching it. And I'll just do note on Mondays or whenever there's a holiday and the market is not open, I will not do a show, but I do try to get a repeat show up. Bitcoin is up a little right now, you guys. The market is trying to move up a little today. But you can recover from losses because now there's where this is where Friday really secures the bag for you because everyone takes losses. I've taken losses even this week, this month, even though I made gains back in January, February. I did lose. I made a mistake, and mistakes are going to happen. But it was with house money. It wasn't with the money that I actually put in. And I'm only dealing with house money anyway right now because I've been trading again since 2018. And my whole portfolio is based off of house money that I profited from 2018. I've recovered every dime that I put in the market. So, but you don't panic. And we have talked about this in previous shows. Don't panic. You got to, you got to stay disciplined and patient. And when you react emotionally, you lose, you actually lock in losses in that way. And it leads to bad decisions and it create more losses. So just be careful when that happens. You just really, during the bearish market, you just really reassess your strategy. Ask yourself, was this a good setup? And then did I manage risk properly? Risk management is huge when you're trading. So I did a show on risk management. Go back and listen to that. I don't know which episode, but it should have the title on it. And you also ask yourself, did I follow my plan? Because you have to have a plan when you're going in, when you're trading. Losses are feedback. It's not failure. So that it teaches you. It teaches you. So you won't make that same mistake again. Um, Also, what you do is you scale back. I talk about this all the time. After a loss, trade smaller. Protect your capital. Rebuild confidence slowly. And it's always good you have to focus on the quality. What in bearish markets, weak companies drop harder. Don't invest in weak companies. Strong companies recover faster. These 5 companies right here, they went way down. Okay. They went so low. I know if you did not get in and buy these stocks when they fell so low, Lyft went as low as $13, I believe. And we'll go into the pricing of these. But those stocks right there, I'm telling you, these are stocks, these are leaders. Those stocks are leaders. They're going to make your profit grow. So you have the leader, you stick with leaders, you stick with the indexes, which are the ETFs, the basket full of all these stocks. SPY is one of them, QQQ, VTI. Look into those. They're a basket of stocks. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, Fred. And proven sectors, you guys. And you know me, I'm always talking about being patient and disciplined because that's what securing the bag is and building your bag. That is the biggest part of securing your bag. Recovery doesn't happen overnight. It is going to take some time. This is where discipline shows up. So you don't recover losses by rushing. You recover by resetting. Resetting. Okay. Now let's get into it, you guys. I want to talk about the place that I'm there and what I've lost because I made money off of silver and silver went ahead and reset it and repositioned. But silver will reach $100 again. It's just going to take it's going to take probably maybe 2 to 3 months to get back up to that pricing. Um, Let me get into my platform. I'm going to Robinhood first because what I trade on Robinhood and Webull. Those are my platforms. Those are the two that I do a lot of trading on, especially Robinhood because that's where I started and that's where my biggest portfolio is. Right now in 1 week, let me get to it because right now, you guys, I am down $4,855.36. I went as high as $8,000 in the loss during this time of a bearish market. I have already recovered. I went ahead and recovered most of it back, and then it fell back down again. So right now I'm at 4,800. I am 13% down. That's what I am within the month. That's a month's time. I am back to recovery. I am back recovering stocks. Right now, I have an option that's going to expire. This is where I made the mistake, you guys, and this is where you have to take your profit. Don't get greedy, and that's what happened with me. I did. I got greedy. I got to take my own advice here, but I did. I did still make good money. I had owned 3 of the options. I sold 2 of them, kept 1, and then that's when the market became bearish. However, again, remember, I am messing with house money. I am not losing my actual money. I've already recovered that. So yet and still, you still want to keep your profit. That's why you're trading. So I did get to recover back what I actually put in. I could have took home $3,000, but I only took home 500 and something dollars. So that's where the loss came in for me. IREN, I have that until March 20th. It is down right now. So IREN is at $42.86. It is a $50 stock. That is and it's going to go higher, but it is a $50 stock. It's been at $50. It stayed at $50. It even reached $60. So I do know that I will make my money back as well as profit on that by March 20th. That's when the option expires. And I can also roll it over to go out further. Silver is trying to make its way back, you guys. Silver is right now at $73. I needed to get back to a profit status. And I know I have one expiring today. It's not going to make a profit. It's just going to give me back what I made, what I put in it. But if by chance today before 1 o'clock that it gets up to $90, then I would be looking so good. However, it's not. But I have 3 other ones that I have here. When the market did fall and then I had to average it cost down, I did go in and I purchased more. So by March 20th, I really believe that it will hit the mark for me. It's just $75 that it needs to reach for me to make profit. Then we're going to get into, there was one I wanted to talk about today that I had a stock. I had a stock that I bought. Let me get into it. Rolls Royce. You know what a Rolls Royce is? They're vehicles, right? I bought 50 shares over the time. I'm gonna give you the history on me. Let me go to my whole report here. So you can always go back and see from the time you purchased it. I purchased Rolls Royce back on February 11, 2021. I bought 50 shares. Guess for how much? $1.33. Yes. $1.33. I spent $66.50 on Rolls Royce back in 2021. And then after that, I didn't do anything else. To be honest with you, I have stocks in here that I have forgot about. Of course, it's in my portfolio. $1.33, bought 50 stocks. Okay. September 2020, and Rolls Royce pays dividends. So over the last 5 years, I've been getting dividends, and right now, Rolls Royce is at $18.29. So of course what I did was I took my money out, which was only $66, but I took more than that. I sold half of them and kept the rest. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, that you can invest in stocks like young at $1.33, and over time, that's what I'm trying to tell you. APLD, Lyft, SoFi, IONQ, these stocks will grow over time. They will grow. Lyft and SoFi is going to be the ones that take the slow route, like not as slow as Rolls Royce, but it will take the slow route. APLD, it's moving like it should. It's moving good. It had went all the way down, back down. Let me see what APLD is at right now. These are stocks that are going to build your portfolio. It is down. It is still going down. It's under $30 now. APLD have went as high as, let's see, I know it's a 50, over a 50. And if you look at it, the analysts are telling you this is 100% buy. It is 100% buy. No analysts are saying to hold it or to sell it. It is 100% buy. It is at $30 right now. The 52-week high on this particular stock, APLD, is $42.27. That's how high it has went within this year, within 52 weeks. To the lowest, it started out at $3.31. I own APLD. I own it. It is 100% buy. It is at $30.32. It's down 3% today. Let's get into Lyft. I know Lyft went as low as $13. Yeah, it's still at $13. $13.83. It's going to take a slow route again, but it's at $13.83. Lyft eventually, I'm telling you guys, will be acquired either by Google or Tesla. What's up, EMAC? What's up? Lyft will be acquired. Once that happens, just like Lemonade partnered up with Tesla. Lemonade went all the way down, and I made over $900. I made my money back and still took $800 out. Okay, so I took profit out and I reinvest my money. Then you got SoFi, which is going to be the bank for Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Your kids and their kids. This is going to be the bank. Well, your grandkids and then their kids. This is going to be the bank that they're going to use, because cryptocurrency is really going to be the route that Gen Alpha is going to be using. There are places now you can walk in and they don't take pennies. They don't take copper anymore. They're not taking pennies anymore, which is crazy to me, but they're not taking them. But anyway, SoFi is at $19 right now. It is down 1.50% today. It is at $19.01. And this is 100% buy. This will take a scenic route. 25 analysts are saying it's a 36% buy, but it's not. It's truly, if you do your homework on it, it's a strong company. But right now it is at $19. SoFi is at $19. And SoFi, let me just tell you guys what SoFi 52-week high is or was. Let's see. 52-week high, and when it's high is $32.73. Strong companies like this, you guys, like SoFi, it reached $32.73 already. Strong companies like this will reach that point again. The lowest is $8, $8.60. So there are people who got in, and then there's a possibility it could go back to $8.60. But when that happens, that's when you go in and you basically turn around and buying the dip is what you do. You buy the dip. You buy the dip. Always buy the dip with these type of strong companies that I'm mentioning. And then again, the ETFs, SPY. I'll make some slides for those, but the basket full of tech stocks, that's SPY, SPY. It's expensive right now, but again, like I said, you don't have to buy the whole share. You can buy a portion of it. You can say, I just want to buy $50 of it and continue to put $50 in it every week or every month or however you want to do it. But you want to own SPY. SPY is at $687.60. It is up today 0.46%. Meta is also a good stock, but these are the most expensive stocks. But again, it is up 1.45%. It's up $9.54. Everybody know what Meta is. Meta is Facebook and Instagram. You use these platforms. Google. These are stocks that you can use. These are stocks, Google, and these are high-end stocks that you can just buy portions of. You don't have to buy the entire stock at this time because they are expensive. And Google have Class A and Class C. Google is at $3.10. Tech stocks are up today, you guys, as you can see. As you can see, tech stocks are doing very well. They're $8.12 for Google right now. It's at that. Let's see what Tesla is doing. And these are stocks that I do own. I own all of these high-end stocks. Tesla is right now is down $1.97, but that's not bad. It was down like $20-something over this bearish market. It's at $400. And Tesla has been, and we'll talk about it on the next show. We'll talk about splits when stocks do their splits. But Tesla has been as high as $1,000+ plus. It's been as high as that. Okay. Amazon is a good stock to be in. Amazon is at $208.91. It's done splits. These are stocks that done splits. It's up $4.22 right now. Let's get to Netflix. Let's see what Netflix is doing. Netflix is only $77.74. Netflix did a split as well. It's only up at 0.97%. But these are stocks that are they're really good stocks to be in. Those are strong companies. These are things that you use daily. You watch Netflix all the time, right? You use Meta, you use Google, you use Facebook, Instagram, all the ones I mentioned. These are Amazon. You go and order from Amazon all the time. If you have an Apple phone, you should own Apple. All the things that you use on a regular basis, you should own the company because you're actually paying yourself back. Amazon is up 2.17% right now. It's up $4.40. These are stocks that you use on a regular basis, and when you use these type of companies, you should own part of it. And in your mind, you're paying yourself back. You're actually paying yourself back because you are part owner of this company. Apple is up right now up 0.19%. It's only a $261 stock. Apple did a split as well. So like I said, we'll talk about splits on the next show on Monday, you guys. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. This is where we say Monday, we build the bag. Friday, we secure the bag. And I want to make sure that you, my people, my bag builders, that you guys are creating a future for yourself, a future where you could just go to your stock market, you could go to your portfolio, and you can see that you are building wealth, even if you're just building it for generational wealth or for yourself to utilize to either buy property, real estate, because you can really actually build a portfolio to that level where you can take money out of your portfolio and buy the things that you want to buy. So don't forget, you guys, building your bag is always going to be a plus at the end of the day for you. And excuse me. And I just want to tell you, this show, losses don't define you, but discipline does. So please stay patient, stay focused, stay in control, because on this show, Friday secures the bag. And this is Secure the Bag with your host, Stephanie Beard, aka Laker Girl. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe out there. The rain has ceased. No more rain. I actually enjoyed the rain this week, but no more rain for the rest of the week. Enjoy your time and be safe out there, y'all. Peace out. I don't know why I can't hear the music, but it ain't working for me today. I don't know. It's been acting weird too lately. And once we finish here, I want to ask how do I create my thumbnail for my YouTube channel. For the YouTube channel on the JP Network. Some of those thumbnails I don't like. I wanted to show my actual slides. of the
Right.
fine
Okay. Thank you. This is good.
dining. Coming out.
You have a great